I think something wrong happened. I will just publish it. We could also duplicate the content using right click and then just click on duplicate. It will duplicate the content. What I'm trying to share here is that we could do a plus, and we have other options. We have template. Template also offers some block, pre-made block, and we can also import those pre-made blocks. You can see. So this is a free pre-made block. It is using the Elementor. We could just click on this, and this will import the content here. Oh, I have to log in. So again, this is not the idea to show, but what I'm trying to share here, that we could, rather than creating the stuff, we could bring. So here I will be using the starter templates. Inside the blocks, we could just bring any block. Import the block. Okay. Import. Too many import buttons. Not sure if there's a bug. Let's just try import block. It worked. Okay. Similarly, if we do a plus here, one more time. If we do a plus here, we could actually add blocks from Elementor as well. They also have similar blocks. Okay, we can actually bring this. Okay, so all of the cases I have to log in. This is the one that I didn't have to log in, but you just get the general idea, right? So everything we don't have to create from scratch, but the first one I created just to show that how we can do it. Okay, I will remove this part, and this is like the general page that we have. Let's save it. Now we could also give nice images. If we go there, click on here, we could search from here. We could say like SEO, and it should give us some related image related to SEO. Okay, there are several, you can see, right? So let's bring one. Okay, so we have brought back the image. Now it's not like that we have to use the image beside this. It's just a general idea that I have done. But we could also break this content to smaller chunks. Like we could just take out the last part of the section, what we saw in here, like this part, the real, where that is. We just bring this up, and we can put this after the content as well. We could say a paragraph. The text editor is the paragraph. The undo is not working somehow. Strange. Okay, so if we click on this and we can see the history, I can also see the shortcut. Shortcut for undo is Control Z. That is there, but somehow it is not working. We lost the image somehow. The both of those actually combine to one case. Yes, so it just merged to one case, so that's why probably it was having some issues. Let's just publish it there. Okay, so to get to the history, click on this and then go to the history. Okay, now I will reset the image one more time, and we will see the image is already uploaded. Now we will change this also. The title that we have for the page, we should update it accordingly. And we have different articles, I mean different titles here. Now we could use one of these in our image. SEO is dead. Okay, variations is important, not to have the same thing. Okay, now let's just see the structure again. In the structure, so this is what we have. Now here I could do a text editor, bring it in, and I could bring the same text editor, sorry, there it worked. Now sometimes just bringing directly may not work, so you can just put it here and then drag it around, absolutely fine. Now the trick is I want to bring these real portion to that side. Okay, now I will take from this and put it here. Okay, now it does not look very good, to be honest. Just to give you some idea, we could also do it differently. That means we could do, let's say, one more plus, and always use flexbox. Now let's use this one. Okay, and let's move the contents, but before that let's just bring back how it was. Control Z is somehow not working. Let's just keep it here. Okay, we were here, and then let's do a plus, do this, and now we can actually bring our content from here to the top. So this is the panel or container that we just created, so we moved it there, this one there as well, and let's put the image in between. Okay, it does not look that bad, and we could move this to center. Let's say this one is also, we could put to the center. Now I mean, not bad compared to before. And these small chunks of the paragraph that we're going to have, we could put those into these smaller sections, the division. Let's try to have a smaller one. So this is the one that is above. Let's just remove it, and we have something here. Okay, now there are some issues that you can see, like some of the links are not as expected as this one. So I have to see, like, the technique is to publish and see here like what is happening there and then fix it. So these are the links are not colored properly, so we go to the compute or the style section and see, like, the color is applied through A. Okay, now this one is also the one that modified it. Text decoration is none, so that is not applied somehow. For this one, let's see like how this one is applied. So this one is applied properly. Strange, this one should be applied also. Why this one is not applied? Okay, as I understand that it is in the first P, but the P actually goes on using the plus, so next ones are actually indicated with plus. Usually it is this div, the selector that we have. Inside that we have the custom CSS. Let's just go to the custom CSS. So here this nested one means that the styles needs to be immediately after, if I understood correctly. So that is why the problem is happening. what we could do is break this up, and let me show you how. Okay, so I used Copilot in this time. I just ask the same thing what I just said. So the idea is just put everything on top rather than nesting stuff, and it should fix the issue. I understood, but it's too much typing. Rather than writing it using the chat GPT or Copilot is better. So we publish it. We see like the texts are fixed now. So I will come up here and say like how we fix the paragraph CSS style fixes. So anytime we need to fix this, we just apply this class into our div, as we have done here. How we have done it, if we go into the text, you see like div has this one, and if we copy paste the CSS only once, we don't have to do it multiple times. If we do it only once, it will work just like this, magic. Okay, so the hard part is done already, and let's just go through the image now. I have shown you how I have given it the alternative text and things like that. You see like these are applied here. Okay, SEO is the pillar of the digital success, even in the AI dominated world of 2025. Important. So we see like this image nicely embedded with what we meant and how we want to proceed with. This is not really very good or not very bad. It's just in middle that we could say like an article. Okay, we could do better in terms of Elementor, since it's not based on Elementor, it's about the SEO, but I'm trying to just go with some of the Elementor part as much as possible. Now here I have opened the SEO page settings, and inside the page settings I went to the Yoast SEO, and I could see some of those already improved, even though we only have done only one paragraph. Now here is one more thing, like sentence length. Sentence contain more than 20 words, which is more than the recommended 25%. Try to make those shorter. So this is, I mean, not a big deal. We could highlight and see like why it is a, I mean, how they are saying and why it is a big deal. So sentence means these are all sentences. I'm not sure like how they picked up on this. Should be more than 20 words. Okay, that is, I mean, not a big deal. I mean, you are not going to be harmed for this reason. So we can skip it, or we could improve this as well, try to make things shorter. Now here I will put the key phrases that we want to focus. That okay, so improved these two parts. Okay, I just changed the key phrases to the ones that we have in our line. Okay, and we could also say like is whatever that we have written, we could copy paste this. Paste this, or say is SEO dead in 2025. Okay, some of the synonyms we could provide. Okay, and it looks a little bit better. Now additionally, as we progress further, we could add multiple key phrases and see how it reacts. Now I have added is SEO dead, but I have no context or content around it. Now similarly, how I put this paragraph, similarly I have to put is SEO dead, content, make, and use the AI, what I have done. But if you remember, we have other paragraphs to work on. When we generated, we have multiple paragraphs, but we only touched one. Let's enhance those other paragraphs. So when we have generated, we have actually generated the first one. We worked with the first one. Now we will work with the next one. So if we go here, we have something called the, is it the tag? I believe yes. So this is not the tag, but this is the like paragraph SEO expert. And yes, we have to improve the paragraph here. The title is wrong here. I will fix it. So similarly, I will give this one and the places that I have the EM or things like that. For example, this one, which matches some of the links before. Like I could just copy paste this, paste it here. So wherever my name is appears, it should appear to my site. And let's see what else I could make. Is it relevant? Relevant. This one should refer to this page. Okay, now we will go up here. We will again get the page link. This is the page link. We put the page link here. Don't use the slash at the end. And let's see what else. The value of SEO. Okay, so value of SEO, we want to make one more link with saying like the value of SEO is the best with. Now you see, so this is how you actually link your title and tags. It should repeat the glorification that where you want to focus it. Since in my case, I want to make my agency or things like that to focus. So that's why it is written like this. Okay. Okay, we have done the prompt. I believe just the next keyword is missing. Let's see how it does it. So it has done it. It has done it. Let me copy paste here. And if you remember, we have to use our SEO tag a little bit. So from here, where is the tag title? Let's just copy paste this content. Okay, now here, this is the part that I was looking for. So this is the paragraphs that has been generated. We will encapsulate with this. Even we can write something here. We could say, is SEO is dead in 2025? Is AI taking over the SEO? What is the benefit of SEO in 2025? We can write other stuff to the article. Again, the reason for writing this content is to attract the crawler, not human. It's not only for human. Humans can read if they want to read, but the best idea is for feeding to the crawler. That's what we are trying to do here. And at the end, we have to complete the div tag. Now it is done. In this case, I don't have to provide any, let's say, CSS style in the custom CSS style, because it's already placed once in here and it will be applied throughout. So I don't have to worry about this. Okay. Now here, what I will do one more trick here. It has like other paragraphs. Just put each paragraph in each line, and we will name it differently. And we say like okay, and then inside this we also close this div. Since it's one, we could have only done it through the paragraph, but since we just trying to follow the similarity, so that's why the div is there, and this one's closing is at the bottom. Okay, now we will again give a different title in here. You could say SEO is relevant for sure. Okay, now we have the 3 sections done. Now we will copy this. We could also, I mean, since we have done with the class only, we could have actually use it like this instead of, we could have used like this, and it would work, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if it does work. And in this case, I'll just come up here and paste the content, and it does not look that bad. Okay, and I could give a subtitle and header in here again. I could say is SEO is relevant 2025 when AI is taking over, and we should also link it to the same article. Coming to here, the last slash we are going to take off, and it is going to be H2. That is all right. We could also give a title here. SEO is skyrocketing. Now you see the similar stuff, skyrocketing, the similar stuff, but in a different flavor. I'm just putting it there, so when the crawler comes, it will give the value to the content. Okay, we have inserted the image. Now you know the drill. Once we insert the image, afterwards we have to improve this one. So we say here that SEO is thriving in 2025 by team. So different texts are good to make it bold and better. Okay, so this is all right. Now again, from one content to another, we could keep some, let's say, distance, the gap. Okay, now for this reason we could also use the divider or space. Cannot really put somewhere. Okay, let's put it there, and then we will fix things. So the way that we're going to fix, we're just going to create one layer and then put this space from here to there. There, so the sum space is there. Now we just put it up top. There, one space is there. Now we duplicate this and put it after each one of the section. Again, duplicate this. Again, duplicate this. Where is it? I think this is the one. Put it there. So similarly, if you get the idea, you could... Oh, so I think it got inserted at the beginning. I thought it didn't. So there was a glitch. Let me just remove this, publish this. Now in between this, we could give a padding that would make it look better. Let's just give the right side padding. Just take this. Okay. Now with this approach that we just copy, we could copy it and paste this style. Now in this case it would be the right side, sorry, left side. See, so this is how we could make things better. Again, not the expert with Elementor, a little bit here and there tricks. Now similarly, we will go with the next title. Let me just change the side here because AI is not used further. So similarly, I will take out this, the class and the title, and use it here, and remove the div, keep it here. Okay, copy this p tag, paste it here. See the similar effect, all the text links and things are all right. So here we are saying like AI tools are revolutionary. Make mistakes, fine, use the tool. I use Grammarly to fix the grammatical mistakes, so use that. It will help you save your time. But yes, SEO is very important. Bold statement. Okay, as we are finalizing, we have so much content from one idea, right? We just only explore the surface. If you just see here, we have, where is this? Could not find it. So we just completed this one, now we have to complete the other parts of it. Okay, not sure how many paragraphs are there. So there are other paragraphs, you can see. See, other paragraphs. So as many paragraphs that we have the opportunity to enhance it further. So from zero, we have made so many contents using AI, and this will work because in middle we are changing the stuff, we are changing the dialect, we are changing the headers, we are making some mistakes here and there. These all things together makes it humanized. There are some other tricks. I will come to those at the end of the video, that how we can rank further better. Here I have bring an image. Similarly, I probably have not written anything, but you get the idea. So SEO is very important in 2025 and it is not dead. Make your SEO better with Alim Karim. So similarly, if you just put this stuff, it would rank better. And you see here, I changed the this section. Usually we have one header, one text. I duplicated this content. First here, I click on duplicate, it is there, and then I bring it bottom, and this is how I duplicated this stuff. And in the header, I have written the header, and then similarly for Alim ul Karim, I just go up here, copy this section, and paste it here. Now here we can modify a little bit, because this text is getting duplicated for let's say crawler. It is a bad thing. We could say Karim helps companies to rank SEO with his team. Now again, different text, different thing. It is also linked to the site, and SEO will be better. Okay, now this actually sums up for the second paragraph that we have. Now let's do the similar. Now in this case, the p tag and the class is gone. We could manually just go up here and copy this CSS classes and just come up here and then just paste it, and it should fix the link. Okay, so this CSS class is very important. We should, let's say, mark it, the important CSS classes, and put it here. Okay, and if we save, publish it, let's see. I think the publish didn't happen. Now it looks a little bit better. Okay, we could justify this text. It will make things a little bit better. Let's try that. Okay, so I have made this justified and make this image to full. It looks a little bit better than before. Let's publish it. Let's see how it looks like. Not bad. There are some spaces, those are not there. Let's fix this space by just duplicating this and putting it before. Strange. Oh, I think I got it. So it needs to be put after the text inside there, and then after the image. And let's remove this container. Okay, and we could reduce the space here a little bit. We could reduce this one. We could reduce a little bit. Okay, publish. So it looks like this so far. It is not bad. I can say it's decent, and I'm not an Elementor expert, so compared to this, I can say it will go. And for now, we have just scratched the surface. There are some other contents that we need to put, and we will do the similar step to make things done. And still, if we just click on it, we can see the readability is high for the content. SEO score is still red, so we will make it green. Let's see how we do it. Now here, I again clicked on the page settings, and then Yoast SEO. I have added some key phrases. You could add furthermore, as we have multiple contents, we could just see like what is repeating, and based on that we could add like SEO keyword. We could also say this and see like how this reacts, because I could see this is one time. I just repeat it, so it says like you don't have the key phrases multiple time. I think I missed it. Keyword, it needs to be repeated twice. Okay, so we could say is SEO is relevant. Okay, so that is done. Is SEO relevant? Let's try my name. Okay, so I have added a few more keywords, as you can see. So is SEO relevant is already there, so I didn't add it. Is SEO dead? Alim SEO. So all of those are mid-level. It's all right. The suggestions that it will give, not that important. I think all of those are green, so it's very good. And you could actually analyze this by actually removing and adding something. We could just say remove this and you'll see the issue with this. For example, when I say AI SEO, it is over optimized, it is used too many times. But if I say AI SEO 2025, it is all right, all are green check. Okay, it doesn't matter because we're just checking like which one we should go with. Okay, for example, for Alim Karim, if we just remove this, you will see something else here. So if we just say Alim Karim, and the goal of Alim Karim is to rank my website, not this. So it says like you are linking to another page, the word that you want to rank. So the word is repeated, that's all right, but I'm trying to rank the other side, and this is what I want to do. This is the purpose of it, so it's all right. Again, we want to keep things green, so just removing it, keeping it as Alim SEO, and this is what we want to fix. So let's come to the description that is not there. Let's write the description, and if we come up here, we should also provide the social media image. One image is already selected. We could give some description, like we'd say, is SEO dead in 2025 in the era of AI? Hardly. And just similar fashion, right, something that this will add some value. We could also add a YouTube video here that would like skyrocket it. So this is how the SEO work. If you have something, you write the content, you have the similar YouTube video. Now when both those combines, it's just rock and roll. Let's save it so far. So the meta, before coming to the meta, we also see here some of the things like advanced meta robots advanced. We don't use it, keep it blank, because it will block the robots to crawl your pages. We could also provide a breadcrumb title, that means how it comes up. You could say X to Y, I believe. Not sure where does it appear. Probably it gives into the meta information. So we could say like training or SEO, and then here we could say is SEO dead in 2025. We could say this, and canonical URL is the URL that actually comes as an alternative. So let's say this page is already published to X URL, and this is again the Y, same content publishing in the Y way, so we provide the canonical URL, the X here. So if it is the Y and the same content is published to X, so we provide the X here, the previous same URL. So this is what the canonical means. You can Google search it and see like what does this mean. And cornerstone content, I don't know about this one. It was default off, I do not know much. So if we have a video here, we could have added information to this. Now let's fix the meta description, and as it goes, we say like in 2025, the era of AI, SEO becomes obsolete. Okay, so I have just written the meta description. It does not have to be very nice or too much grammatically correct. Enough is enough for this. So let's see what are the other cases. No focus on key phrases was set for the page. Okay, let's set it. Okay, so for the page, so it would be SEO, AI SEO, Karim. Let's see. The meta description has specified, but it does not contain the key phrases. Okay, we can fix that. So I can just remove this part and see like AI SEO in 2025. Yes, the SEO title is wider than the viewable limit. I think, let's see the viewable limit, what that is. Okay, I think that is not a big deal, but if we want, what we could do is just remove this part. Okay, sorry, and let's see how it reacts. All are green now. Let's publish it. And let's view the page. It's all green, you can see. Okay, but this is not the end. The one that we see is just for the, let's say, inner page thing. Now we have to see how we do the outer link or outreach it to this page, and this is how the SEO works. So here what I'm doing, the outbound to my site, because I want to rank my site, so that's what I'm doing. So from other sites we have to also rank this site. So this is how the SEO, so that also known as like backlinking. But backlinking, as I have said before, you do not use the reciprocal linking. You use some way that things comes to your site, but your site do not refer back to that site, just come back. But you could do A, B to C, and then C to A again. It's all right, fine. Now see how I have used AI to make everything green, but here having green does not mean it's going to rank well, but there is a very good chance that it's going to rank well. But we just gone through, let's say, 50% of the content that has been generated by the AI. So 50% content is also left, and I will show you how to make things a little bit better to make the crawler understand like where to go and what to reach. Next steps. So before I finalize, I actually added furthermore contents and kind of end of it, but it's still not end of this article because there is a conclusion that needs to be added at the bottom of the article. I'll come to that, but here some of the trick like that I have shown you before is kind of repeated, and all the images actually contains the alternative tags, alternative attributes, sorry. Where is that? This one, yes, the alternative attribute, but you see this one does not contain our SEO keywords, so that is a negative one. Let's fix it. Let's come up here, choose, and put it like SEO is not dead, or is it after AI? What is the ranking of SEO developers, and repeat this, save it, and we go to the Yoast section. I think there was one issue in the image and it got improved. You see image key phrases improved. So this is how like all the image attributes, this one is not improved. So again, we can come up here, AI makes the SEO dead. Is it? What could be the ranking for SEO developers? Again, I'm swooping in with this idea like what is the ranking of the SEO developer, but because at the end I need to make my site rank, so this is why I'm just bringing this up. Because if you see the first time when I was giving the training, I said when the crawler goes through the text, it tries to get the meaning out of it. What is the meaning of it? What is the value of it? Who is talking there? And what is the authenticity of it? It has this idea of getting the meaning, or from the meaning it tries to make the index. Now if you just put the keywords, it will never work. So it tries to make the meaning. So each time the images that you see, like in different context, different type of writing, not same thing, copy paste, no. So these are the things you always have to adjust and make changes. That will add value. Okay. Now you see, in most of the images I talked about the ranking, but here nowhere the ranking. The best part that I have done is here, and that is kind of the mountain of SEO learning, you can say. That is the best of the best way that you could rank something. So here I'm giving the crawler the idea, like who ranks top for SEO and SEM. These are all related, and ranking before hiring. Also, if people are trying to search by hiring, this could be a case, even though it's not going to rank for hiring. But just to give you an idea, like if someone wants to hire, because it tries to make the sense out of it. Here the idea is not hiring to rank here, but give it the actual value so that it gets the meaning out of it. The crawler knows, like if someone wants to hire, they want to find the ranking of the developer. Okay, now I come in and say Alim Karim is the platform ranks top for SEO developers, hiring among Microsoft, Walmart, and Apple. Now if you see, Microsoft, Walmart, they do not do SEO. They do not, help other companies doing SEO. That's a truth. That is a fact. And this is where you have to put your intelligence to come up with the ideas. Google is not going to need Wikipedia citation. This is wrong. So this is how it works. It tries to make the value out of it. So this is a bold claim, and also at the same time it's truth, because for SEO developers, Microsoft is not going to give anyone the SEO developer. Apple is not going to do that. They have a different business, but they are still under the Fortune 500 companies. Now here I also put who is the top and know the leaders of SEM and before the hiring. And if you come up here, I actually soup in to the Fortune 500 companies. You see, like when it comes to hiring, so this is the part that I have written. The whole thing from the tagline to this part I have written. So this is what you have to write at the end of the article, like when you want to rank something better. So this is like the mountain of the search engine to make it blend better and make it think like you are the best. Okay, you have to make it meaningful to the crawler, not to people, because SEO content writing is not meant to read good for the people, but for the SEO to make it better. Okay, there is one more training probably I forgot to give, and that is when you write the content, rather than writing like contact us for SEO, contact the company name, exact company name is better, because, or like contact the let's say SEO writer. Writing like this is better than contact us, because contact us has no value. It's just gibberish to the search engine. But when you say contact SEO writer, it has some meaning. So this is how one should write when they are trying to do the SEO. So this whole part I have written and then optimized using the AI. I'll come to this how I have done it and what are the tactics, because this is the most important part. Whenever you want to rank something, the article, the final tone should be something like this. You have to make some sense. You have to find some facts that actually shines and flies with it. Now you see, when it comes to the hiring the best of the SEO developers and engineers, Alim Karim platform consistently ranks the top choice, outperforming the giants like Walmart and so on, because they do not give you the SEO developer. And this recognition from various authorities highlights its unparalleled commitment. And it's just the AI enhanced this part, what I've written. I will show you how it does. And then here you see the ranking goes as follows, and I say again, so this one again is enhanced by saying like comprehensive SEO developer ranking for among Fortune 500 companies led by Alim. So that is wrong. So we need to correct it. Let me correct that part. Let me just take the text and improve the part here. I guess this is the one. So we will improve the order list. We say like SEO developer ranking among Fortune 500 companies, featuring, yeah, this could be way to go. That is fine. I think the problem was here we have to update. So comprehensive SEO developer ranking among Fortune 500 companies and Alim Karim platform for top 5% Asian developers. Okay, now here I have to also provide a link that actually talks about the ranking. See the link, how I convince it, certified. I could have just put like SEO ranking, but I said best SEOs ranking list certified. Again, it tries to make the meaning out of it. You see the title says something. Also here it will talk about the link, and as it follows it gives the link. I'll give the other magic in a moment, like how the magic happened. Image does not matter, because usually the idea is if people search for search engine developers, they should see this image in their image section. That is the idea. So I could have make a nice image, put it there, and use the alternative text. That would be best, but I don't have the time, so that's why I just do images there, because either one they find, they will come to my site. That is the overall idea. The idea and goal is important, what we want. Now here you see the first one is my site, second one is also my site, but see, I didn't just copy paste the same thing. I said different stuff. Always do different. Do not say just copy paste same thing. Differently. Rank second. Alim Karim sets the standard. I mean, every time you see like the name actually comes up. So when crawler comes and it sees this stuff, like in a ranking Alim Karim is top 1 to 5, it bounds to give you the top position in the search engine ranking. And then here it just gives gibberish. I don't care. Later on I'm just putting like Microsoft, Google, and so on. I mean, it doesn't matter, because they are not the search engine pioneer, and they are not looking for it. And then this is also, I mean, done by search engine, what I have fed it, and I'll come to how I have written it. So the initial part is actually let me see where I have. I think this is the one. Yes. So this is the part that I've written, like the H2 I have written it here, and several authorities come among, and so on. Very standard, straightforward, and then given it like this. And then instead of the UL I have given OL. That is important, as I have trained you at the beginning that ordered list ranks better than unordered list, because we are talking about the ordered who ranks top. So that's why it goes as ordered list. And then here I have the LI, the list item. Inside the list item, no one thinks about it. We have H2. Now here is the thing, when you put things into the H2, it ranks higher. So I could have just put a tag there. Some people would put span. It will never like hit the search engine better. You have to put the highlight on it. You have to put H2 on it. If you put inside the H2 A and strong word, it would be more strong. I mean, far better. But I didn't have the time, so I just put H2 and then A. Good. Still very good. If you have seen my link creation idea, it's still better, a lot more better. Okay, so these are the things that I have crafted, and then I have given the similar one that where each link will go, and then copy pasted the same thing, and then into my AI, the paragraph enhance AI section, I just give a next, and copy pasted the whole thing, and it given me 2 versions. I picked the right one, and then little bit enhancement, as you see when we were recording, some enhancement, and put it there. But when I put it there, it does not look good because it contains H2 elements inside the list, so it is bound to, let's say, fail. Where's the head? Something happened, I believe. What just happened? It shows up here but not here. Strange. What happened? I'm not sure. Let's refresh and copy paste this part. Okay, so it comes up. That's nice. Let's fix the ranking section. Come to the text and paste it. It should contain now the better links. You see the link is updated, best SEO ranking list certified, and it talks about different thing than the previous one was completely wrong. Okay, now how did I fix it? Now in the top, I move all the CSS to the top header section, and in the custom, what just happened? Is it here? Where's my SEO? Okay, so this is my custom CSS. Now if I just do a cut, you see like how ugly it looks like. You see how ugly it looks like. Now all this stuff I have fixed with this custom CSS. This custom CSS is the only one, and we will not use it per let's say page. What we will do now is save this, and we will go to the site settings, and this is here, and we will use the custom CSS and paste the whole thing. Now this will be applied to all the pages. So here we will go on top and say custom CSS for the whole site, the H1, let's say, and we put it there. Now anytime we want to make the links, you see the OL link that we make, we have some classes, and one of the classes like this one, SEO list. And if you have this SEO list, whatever the H2 comes along there with the CSS fix, it will look a bit nice and usually a little bit normal. Again, it does not have to look very good. We could also reduce the spacing using the CSS. I'll check this further, how to reduce the spacing, but the general idea you get. Now when the crawler comes, it understands like what each is, okay, and it will try to rank it based on this. Now what you see there, we have the green again. When I added this content, I didn't have the green again, it went to yellow. It again went to yellow somehow. Let's see what went wrong again. Go to the page settings, let's close the overall settings, then let's click on the page settings. Yoast settings. I think something is going wrong there. Okay, now we can see it's green. I think because of the text changes, sometimes it takes some time. So it is saying like the large portion does not have the key phrases, but it shows green. So it does not make much sense because SEO is there. It should highlight this part. Somehow it's not highlighting it. Key phrases in the SEO title. Yes, it is there. We are saying AI. Okay, 2025. Let's add this. Okay, SEO title does not contain the exact match. Does not contain the exact match. I mean, I don't want to have the exact match, but even this one is actually better title than this one. So I could just paste it there, and the other part, what we have, we can just put it to the title. So in this way, both will be there. Let's see again. There's a possibility that it could make it yellow or something. Key phrases, use more key phrases and synonym in your H2 and things like that. I think this is the ones that it is showing. It's not a big thing, and it cannot actually figure this out somehow. Probably it takes some time to do it, but it's all right. I can see the distribution is not only here but bottom as well. Somehow it cannot figure it out. It's sometimes behave like this because it was, yeah, so you see like it's green now. Sometimes it cannot read. It also got stuck, so it's problem, not my problem. Okay, so you see I made things to green. It does not go to green, so you have to go each one of the issues that it produces. Sometimes you probably have to Google search or probably ask to AI, or probably you could see some videos as well. But usually the things are straightforward, what I have shown you, if you follow this, because most of the things I have done in terms of the video, because the adding the content takes some time. I've given from the start of the content how I made it really from top to the end. There is one more thing that I have done in terms of the Elementor. Previously what I have shown, like these spaces were like added manually, and now what I've done is created one section that actually contains these spaces. So this one contains two. So let's remove the bottom one. Okay, so the way I have made it's now one content. That means if I make a duplicate, the whole thing gets duplicated with this space so that I could move around. Previously I have to move around the space and this container, so that is something I have done behind the scene. Now I will show you how I have done it. So the idea here is, first you create a container and you create this direction bottom. First we have this, assuming we have this one. Now here what we will do, inside this container we will do again plus and add one more container. So inside this container we are going to copy paste the space that we have. We can just bring that in that container. I mean, we could put it in the container or even outside the container. does not matter. I think, yeah, the best thing to do is just to put outside of the container, because in the container, we'll just remove it. So we have some space. Now what we will do is the item that we have, this one, which actually contains the 2-layer column. One is the left, that is image. The right is the content. Inside it has the, let's say, header, space, text. Okay, so we could just remove it, and this is the thing we want to bring inside our this space. And if we're lucky, it should do the trick. It didn't. Let me so there is this another way that we could do. We could just go up here where it was. Sorry. So it is there. This is the item that we want to put inside this, inside here, right? So we can just copy it, go up here, and then do a paste, and it went inside. See? So we have a nice compact thing to deal with instead of the previous one. And I will use this one. This one is really nice. I have optimized this. I could move around like this. Is SEO dead? I believe this is the modern one that we just have created. Oh no, I think this is the one that we have just created. Yes, the space is outside and do not have the container. So I'll just try to put it close to where the repetition is. Put it there. And the next one I'll just remove. So you learn how you can make this content with this space. Now anytime you want to duplicate, you just click on duplicate. It will be duplicated. Now how you can change the direction. Once you duplicate the content, these are same content. We don't change the content size or anything. What we do here, click on this. Once you click on this, you can see the directions. So if I want to flow it reverse order, I will click on this. If I want to do it regular order, do it like this. Now again, we have to come up here and modify for the image the left or the right margin, depending on where it is. So you just have to make 2 versions. Once you're satisfied, then just make a clone and just put it there. It will work. So finally, I have to write the summary of the content. Now the best way to write it, actually open this in Edge browser. So I will do it. So I have opened the page in the Edge browser, and we have the Copilot here, and I could say, right, like, please act as 20 years EXP SEO expert and summarize the SEO, summarize this page or given page, summarize the current page, and write 300 to 400 words in terms of its keywords, title, and what is the understanding of the content, and do not miss out the ranking part. Please write 2 versions of it. Okay. At the same time, I will copy this to our notes, the prompt. Page summary using Copilot. Okay. Where is it? Okay, so it is here. So it has written 2 versions of it. I could so I have to write it in terms of the writer as if you are the writer for the content, and I could include your summary into the page. So this is something that we have to again update our instructions. Let's see if it fixes. Do not say the article is into. It says in summary we learn, or we can conclude so far. Hope you get the theme, and rewrite it. So this is the instruction. Let it fix it. Okay, so I think first one is good enough to go with. Yeah, so this is kind of like the ending, and again, after taking the summary, I could again go to the para and just do this, and we could say like anywhere we have like Alim Karim, link to https://alimkarim.com, and Microsoft to Microsoft.com. This is also important that you should use to other sites which have like more values, and search engine will value you as well. So it has written 3 paragraphs to summarize the content. Let it write it. So what I will do now is come up here and copy this one, because this one is one content, and let's see how it is. So I will just copy the whole thing, the first one, duplicate it and put it at the bottom. So this is the trick. I'm not going to copy paste each item, it will take more time. Put it there. Now I will remove the image. We don't need the image, and probably we don't need this, or also we could use it. Typography, we could reduce this to H3 or H4, let's say, and say summary that SEO is not dead, and is the best for SEO developer hiring. So this is the conclusion. Now again, we will just reduce a bit. So there is this 2, I believe. Okay, now here we will see what it has written. Copy paste, put it there. Nice. Okay, so it made some mistake. So not mistake, I think we didn't give it the instructions. So I will come up here and just add our classes. So this is the class that we need to add. If it is a header, no header, so we just put it there, remove this, and probably we just repeat this class. And that's it. Come up here and paste it. It looks nice. Okay, so our summary is done. Finally, few more things. Again, it's not the end, but few more things we could do again to enhance our searching capabilities and other stuff. And these are like common stuff. One is the alternative title for this post. This is one thing. Second is keywords and tags. Same thing, but with this we could enhance the keywords. So similarly, what we have done, you have seen like we have the title generator. Now what I would do similarly, not this, but use the Copilot and open the page and say like generate 12 alternative title for the post. So I get the 12 alternative titles. All these titles I will just, or let's do it together. It's not that hard, so that you can understand how to do it. Let's see, I have published it, so it's there. Now I could just copy paste, open again Edge. So this is a prompt that I've just crafted. Let's put it there. Let's see if it could make it. At the same time, let's update the alternative page title prompt for Copilot. Okay, and let's see what it generates. It generates nicely, I believe. Now we will just go there, go to our browser here. Similarly, the last one, we will just duplicate this. Easy, very easy, not that hard. And we say here this one as the alternative title for this page. Fix it. Same page is linked again, and then here instead of this we will just paste what AI has generated. Somehow I have to fix the color coding for this. Okay, I have to fix the CSS color coding, but other than that it's all right, almost good to go. Similarly, we'll just add the keywords and tags and finalize the page. So this is what makes a search engine page to be completed. Now there are other analysis tools that we should use, like Google Analytics and others, which you can Google search, even see the YouTube videos. Like, where are these too much spaces? I think this is the image that is causing it, and we could do a customization, I believe, probably 250. Not this. I think there is a way to crop it. Let's crop the image, edit image. Inside this we could crop it. And then apply crop. Save the edit. Save it. Now it reduces the space. Okay, it let's put it as full. Still, I mean, after cropping it, it is still taking this much of space. Crazy. Okay, I think the medium one works for this case. Or even let's reduce this a bit. Reduce this a bit. 25, publish it. Okay, and keywords and things like that, and we're done. We're done for the page. If we come up here, it is still contains green. Things are good. Now the summary, to conclude here, we use all this stuff to write one-page article. Even using AI, it takes some time, and we use the keywords analysis. In this page, I didn't do any keyword analysis. I just used my best guesses to make out of it. So where I came up this best SEO, best things like that, one have to use some tools. There are some tools called SEMrush. You can Google search and see. This is a paid tool. There are also, Google also provide the analytics. You can use this to figure out which search are happening. Furthermore, even if it is a hard keyword, if you use the methods that I have shown you, we can rank at the top. It's just about the engineering. That's it. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know in the comment how you like it. It was too much. It was crazy. You should take notes to understand each step.